When we talk about developing a healthy metabolism, right? I'm not telling you to structure your diet a certain way, but there are certain foods that seem to have a lot of evidence where they inhibit cellular function, where they inhibit metabolic function, right? And it's debatable. I mean, I guess everything is debatable in this world, but there are certain foods that tend to inhibit cellular function. Some of those foods are nuts and vegetables, right? When we look at peanuts or even vegetables, a lot of these foods are high in polyunsaturated fat, and they're high in defensive chemicals that a lot of these foods have because they do not want to be eaten by predators. A lot of people won't tell you this, but vegetables have defensive chemicals in them to make it difficult to digest, some of them, and to protect themselves from predators. A lot of fruit doesn't have that. Fruits don't seem to have that. And yeah, I guess we can sit here and debate it all day, but you'll find a lot of studies, a lot of evidence, a lot of supporting evidence that show that a lot of nuts, seeds, and vegetables have defensive chemicals, even seeds. They have defensive chemicals to protect themselves from predators because that seed has the desire to grow into a plant. So to protect themselves for long enough to grow into a plant. So when we talk about that, we can also talk about animals that seem to have a diet primarily of these foods. Like squirrels, squirrels eat nuts all the time. Birds eat seeds all the time. And they're not the only ones, let me tell you. Bears eat a lot of nuts and seeds all the time as well. And there's a lot of theories as to why these animals can consume this high amount of polyunsaturated fat content, can consume these foods in high amounts. And there's a lot of theories as to why that is, why their digestive system can tolerate it. Some of those theories are that squirrels and birds, for example, they seem to have protective mechanisms that protect themselves from lipid peroxidation, right? This is the process in which you eat or you eat polyunsaturated fat, saturated fat, and if the molecules are unstable, and you'll find that the molecules are very unstable in polyunsaturated fat, it's going to cause a lot of oxidative stress. It's going to cause a lot of damage to the cellular mechanism. And you're going to realize squirrels and birds have protective mechanisms to protect themselves from eating foods like this. They're not prone to lipid peroxidation. So it makes sense why they can have a diet completely different from our own.